guys, welcome back to Inked Reader. My name is Eva if you're new, and today I'm doing something a little bit different. Like, I've kind of lost my voice because I, as you gather from the title of this video, went to the Comic-Con today, and I don't know, I came back home and my voice is just really going. So sorry about that. Also, I am extremely tired of it. I loved Comic-Con. Like, I would have spent like another 12 hours there, but it was really exhausting because it was just really walking around for 8 hours without basically ever sitting down. A lot of people and it was amazing, but now it's like nighttime and I'm absolutely exhausted. I want to put away all the stuff I got. I thought it was a nice idea to show you before. I think it's a nice haul, although I didn't go crazy or anything like that because, well, money. So I need to like conquer Japan, and then once I'm in person of Japan, I can afford to go to Comic-Con and buy everything. But until then, I don't know why I said Japan, but anyway, whatever country, I need money. Basically, that's the point here. And so I will show you what I got, because I think I got like different kinds of things and I love them all. I also got 2 boxes that were offering, so you paid like £10 and you would get home 2 GQ boxes, which were awesome. I used to subscribe to one of them a few years back and I missed them, so when they gave us the opportunity to bring home 2 for like £10, it was like, oh my god, yes please. However, I did open all the things when we came home, so we'll show you the things, but they're not in order or anything like that because I've opened them already. I didn't plan about making this video, and then I was like, actually it would be a nice idea to like show you guys what I got at Comic-Con. And before I start, I would say that I absolutely loved it. I'm planning to go back next year for sure, maybe cosplay or something. It was amazing, all people in costumes, and I absolutely loved it. So if you have a chance and if you're a geek or a nerd, as you might say, just definitely go. Before actually we get into that one, I got from Wish a couple of posters, which I'm planning to do like kind of art and craft thing with all the posters, or maybe put them in separate frames but all together. If you don't know, I'm obsessed with Quentin Tarantino, with his movies and so on, so that's what I want to do. I want to collect posters from his movies and hang them around. I already have one from Pulp Fiction, but I found this for £2. Kill Bill, which I've never seen this kind of design, and then I found this from Django, which I absolutely loved pieces, and I'm gonna frame them. These are the only 2 things I'm gonna show that are not from Comic-Con. Speaking of art, it was around 6 o'clock and we were leaving, and then I thought I cannot leave this place without a piece of art to like hang on my walls or something like that. I think that's one of the things that when I thought, okay, I'm gonna go to Comic-Con, that's something I want to get my hands on. We're actually walking to our exit. I was looking for a piece of like artwork or something, and this one is what I found. So I cannot wait to frame these and have these on my walls so you can see details. Sorry, I have my bookshelves behind me, so I cannot really move around. But yeah, I mean, there's not much else to say apart from, yes, this is freaking awesome. This is one of my favorite things that I've got from the whole day. Then we were looking for a hoodie and so on, but we found some like sales that were like this big box with all these official merchandise that we were selling for 50% off. So got this one, Choose the Dark Side, of course. I mean, actually we found this, which is a gift. Actually, it's not, I'm not gonna keep it. Yes, this is from One Punch Man. This is just a t-shirt. It's so simple, but I think it's so funny. But yeah, this is not staying. And another thing that is gonna be a gift is this figurine of One Punch Man. So it's like this basically. So this is gonna be a Christmas gift with a t-shirt. I personally have not watched many episodes of One Punch Man because I just don't have the time nowadays. But the person that is gonna receive this, they loved One Punch Man, and when we saw this, I think it's so funny. I mean, I would love to maybe have a chance and look at more episodes. I just didn't have a chance yet, but I will maybe one day. Either I am better at reading manga than watching anime, to be honest, so it's easier for me to actually absorb a story by reading than watching mangas, just because I start watching them and then I just give up a lot of times, not always. Then another thing that I got for me and for my brother for Christmas. He doesn't know. He doesn't have my YouTube or anything, which is the advent calendar of Rick and Morty. And you know, each month you've got one of these. Now, you don't know this probably, but Rick and Morty is like my favorite animation ever, and my brother is the one who told me to watch it. So he came here on holiday and said, have you seen Rick and Morty, because it's on Netflix? And then I started watching it and absolutely fell in love. So when we were walking today and I saw the stand of Rick and Morty, I was like, Rick and Morty, Rick and Morty, Rick and Morty. And so it was like, it was an obsession. So people like actually turned around and stared at me because of the way I was saying Rick and Morty, which was so funny. But I absolutely love Rick and Morty. You'll see I got a few other things from that stand, and yes, I got one from me and one from my brother, but they're identical. And I think once the year is over, I might do like a collage or something. I'm gonna probably put all the pictures together and do a mega poster or something. I will come up with something, I'm sure. Then in one of the boxes there was these Gotham 2 mini posters. I think we're gonna give these as a gift as well. I've watched the first season, but I've never continued on the second one. Not because I didn't want to, but Batman is not my favorite superhero or anything like that. The only Batman I really loved was the Dark Knight trilogy. The movies was absolutely loved, but as a superhero, Batman is not my favorite. However, I've not watched many things, so I'm not saying it cannot happen that I will enjoy it. But as of now, Gotham, I have so many TV shows that I have to catch up with, and Gotham just was good, but it was not enough for me to keep watching. As of now, it might change things, so I think someone else might enjoy these more. And these were in the box, so we didn't buy them separately, or we didn't choose them or anything like that. And the other piece, only other piece of clothes I think we got was this, which is Red the original, and again we've got this. This is an XL and I am an XS. But when I saw this, I was like, this is Sam Crow, this is Sons of Anarchy, this is my favorite TV show ever. I cannot live this down. This is a dress for me. It's literally like, it's a dress. Like I can wear this as a dress and it gets like mid-tight. But I had to have it, and I absolutely love it. And I think I will wear this a lot. And it's just warm. Yeah, it's not maybe wintry, but it's quite thick and heavy. And as I said, I can wear this as a dress or like on top, like it's a coat, maybe in like spring or autumn, something like that. I can use this as a coat basically. And the last thing, which is actually not for us, but we got from there, was, oh my god, was Freedom Gundam, which is something that you build yourself, and I absolutely love the idea of doing it. We have a friend who loves doing Legos and so on, and I absolutely love them too. However, this was a perfect Christmas gift, so there was this huge stand, actually a couple, that were selling all of these kind of figurine you can build, and they're way cheaper than Lego, but they look awesome. Like we saw like the finished one, absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, this is gonna be a happy Christmas for a person who received this. And yeah, hopefully one day I'll buy one for myself or the house. And I love building stuff or doing like jigsaw puzzles and so on. Yes, this was like the perfect gift when we saw it. So the two boxes, I've already opened them, and I put inside things that were not in the boxes originally. So one box was my jig box, which I think it was the one that I had a few years back, and it was really nice. And so in here I got a few things that actually I'm gonna show you later, but this was in one of the boxes. I think it was in the other box. For this is a BB-8 Small Light, and you can leave it on and then you just switch it off. I think it's so cute. This is more light like this, so you can put it, and then when you press it, it's gonna make BB-8 noises, which can be a bit frightening at night, I guess. I don't know. Then I got this awesome bookmark. I initially had picked up 3, but then I was like, no, I'm not gonna get me one. What can I choose? It was like Harry Potter one. I'm a Slytherin, however, I didn't particularly like the people on the Slytherin one, so at the end of the day I went with this one and absolutely loved it. I think I have to like put it like in special paper or something because I don't want to ruin it though. But when in one of the boxes there was this, which I don't know, but this is like a limited to 9,995 worldwide, and we actually I don't know, Banjo Kazooie. I don't know, I might try and sell these possibly, because honestly I don't know what it's about, and I probably will never play or watch these. I think it's a game though. Then I got some cards from some artists there. Some of them were really amazing. However, as I said, couldn't buy everything, so I had to like choose. But I took some cards and from some website that I want to keep an eye on. I think she designed this as well. And also this was in one of the box, and this was in a horror like mystery figurine you can find, so like you don't know what's inside. And then we found this, which is from a horror movie. I don't watch horrors, so I don't know, but I think maybe this is Meg. Might be wrong, maybe you know who this is, but this is gonna go on my bookshelves anyway because it's awesome, it's cool, and I love figurines. And speaking of figurines, this was also from one of the boxes. Not played that video game, but and I suck because I don't know who this is. Like I didn't know. It's not something I'm familiar with, but it looks cool. It's gonna still go on my bookshelves anyway. So yeah, we have this little guy here. Hope it's focusing. Should be. And yeah, I love his hair. And also in the boxes there was this one, which I absolutely love. As I mentioned before, Rick and Morty, like I go crazy for Rick and Morty, so it's like a 300 pieces jigsaw puzzle. Gonna do it and probably frame it. I don't know. I want to see how big it is. But this was in one of the boxes, and I think I might in the future like subscribe to the box that had these inside, because they got me. Like I don't know, these worked, this convinced me. And then I got this keychain, and this is from Supernatural, the TV show. This I bought myself because I got keys for my office, because I was planning to buy a keychain anyway, and Supernatural is gonna end soon. It's gonna be the last season, and I remember it was one of my favorite TV shows. Like it's one that I followed all throughout the seasons, and I love 17, and this was just so cute, and it's really light but it looks sturdy, so hopefully I won't break these. And then Venom Issue One was also in one of the boxes. I think it was the other box, there's that box. And yes, this is just one issue of the comic, but I'm gonna have a look through these. I do not read superhero stuff, comic book. I love the movies, TV shows not so much, but movies, Marvel movies, DC movies I usually really enjoy. However, I do not collect single issues usually. I buy entire volumes, but when I find an issue in a box or something like that, I'm definitely gonna read it. And I think this is issue number 1, which is really cool, because I would not read like issue number 4 or 3 or something like that. I have to go in order because yeah. And then the other box was the Z box, the mystery box made for jigs. I want to choose one in the future to subscribe to. So if you, for example, are subscribed to one of those boxes, or you have like Loot Crate or something, and you maybe have tried some, or you particularly like the one you have subscribed to, do tell me in the comments down below, because I am looking to subscribe to one again in the near future, and I would like some recommendation on which one you guys think are the best. So I've mixed things up, so not necessarily things that are in here were in the other one, and actually I think the majority of the things that we got from boxes I just showed you. But here we have just this one, which was actually coming from another thing, not on one of the boxes, but it's just a bookmark. Oh yes, these are all paperworks that basically I got from, I've seen a second thing. No, there's nothing in here, but just leaflets and so on that came actually from another tote bag that I collected. And this was in the Rick and Morty stand with Forbidden Planet, which is an awesome comic book store in London, which I love. Actually, the only thing that's missing from the box that I've not showed you yet was this keychain, which is from The Simpsons, and this is Bart's skateboard. Basically, there was like a mystery figurine with a keychain. You could find many types from The Simpsons, and we found this one. And yes, cute. I absolutely love the box. I think both are really cool, but the Z box for now was the best. But then the Jig box had like figurines, small figurines, so I'm confused. I wish I had the money to buy them all. And then the last thing that contains stuff is this tote bag, which I got from the Folio Society. And in this bag, which now is filled with other stuff, there were actually all these like that I just showed you. For example, the Illustrated Game of Thrones exclusive editions, which is £125. So yeah, and there is also like a guide. And basically what the Folio Society does is that it makes books that are illustrated and they look awesome, like they properly generally look good. And on the stand they would show you the books, but they were not selling them. Just go and put your name down for a prize to win a prize, and they would email you, and then we would just give you the tote bag as a gift with some leaflets inside with promotions and so on. And I had a look through them, and they were like so expensive, but they are so beautiful. And I think like they are collector books, so they are kind of exclusive. And I saw like, for example, The Shining one by Stephen King, and I'm like, I want so many of them because they honestly generally look properly beautiful. Like I don't think I've ever seen a huge collection like that of different kinds of books, from more modern things to classics, that are so unique. And from the dust jacket to inside, the illustrations are gorgeous, to be honest. So I might want to get my hands on that, at least a few of them soon, hopefully. But inside this tote bag, which back then was just filled with promotions, now it's actually full of goodies. So yeah, actually this one, well, I already showed you. This is my copy. The other one was my brother's one. In that tote bag there was this notebook for free. You see the Folio Society, which is really nice. I use them a lot. And speaking of notebooks, I picked up two there because I couldn't pass them up. One is from Rick and Morty, and I mean, I couldn't say no. I love journaling. I've just started now doing more, but I always like wrote down stuff. I do write stories on my computer and so on, but I do love writing on paper, and I think it just has a special meaning when I go and write it down on paper. So when I see these gorgeous notebooks, I had to pick them up, and this one is the other one that I picked up. Sorry, the light. I mean, this is so unique. And there were different kinds. There was one with the eye of a dragon, which was really also cool, but I had to choose one, and I think this was the most peculiar, meaning that it was like for a fan like me, it was just awesome. I cannot wait to use these. However, I'm also scared because I don't want to ruin them. I want to use them for something important. On this trip I got all 3 of these, and now I need to like write stuff in them, and also at the same time I don't want to write in them. I want to keep them I want to keep them wrapped up and perfect. But yeah, well, then I got this one for free. I have the official show guide for like this Comic-Con. We just went one day, Saturday, but yeah, it was amazing. Unfortunately we couldn't get to any panel, but maybe next year I manage to go, hopefully. It would be great. But like there were guests, like, you know, a lot of actors from each chapter too, but we didn't see anybody. Anyway, maybe next year, if I can organize my time better, if we do things differently, I will maybe go actually and see panels, and I would like to see like trailers before they come out, like exclusive stuff like that. So we will see. But this was my first experience at Comic Con. I had no idea what to expect. Like, I had like a general idea, but I had no idea what it actually was, like what to expect. But now I do. The last two things I think that I got was one of these. This was the first thing I got. Like, I bought these immediately, and this is not an exclusive because when we approached the line, it was really long, so I didn't do a queue for the exclusive Pop Funkos, which it was a pity. It's something that I honestly regret. Like, I do collect Funko Pop, I do love them to bits, so I was really sad that I couldn't get into the exclusive section. But I know now that for next year it's there, but you have to do a long queue. I will get my hands on some exclusive next year for sure. But while I was outside, they were selling, I think, older Funko Pops and so on, and I found this one, and I absolutely love the bigger ones. And I think this is so nice. I love Jack Skeleton and the house, and yes, I'm really happy about this one. Last thing I've got, which is probably my favorite thing to go with this. I mean, I love everything to bits, but like things that I honestly genuinely love, like I cannot wait to show everybody, is like this one. But when it's gonna stay in my house, instead this thing I'm gonna carry everywhere forever. It'd be silly for you, but I do like carry with me my water bottle a lot, and it's really heavy, the one I've got now, and I don't like it. And I found this in the Rick and Morty stand, and I had to have it. Like, it was honestly, I think I shouted when I saw it, and it was so stupid. You have like the Anatomy Park and like Pickle Rick, and then you have like Hooba Looba Doob Doob. It was like Rick and Morty, Booger Time, and then like some sentence, show me what you got, get riggedy wrecked sun, and I absolutely love it. And it's quite, I would say, light, and say, I don't know, 1 liter probably, and it's quite light. Really like it. It's a like flashy color, so it's gonna stand out, and probably people won't know who Rick and Morty are, but that's a good excuse for me to say, go watch it. Absolutely love these two pieces. And there was like 2 left when I found this, and this was the only one left, so it was like, yes, that's mine. Then I got a lot of like cards from artists that I want to check out, or that maybe I didn't have a chance to buy their things, but I want to maybe buy in the future and so on, but I'm not gonna show you guys all the leaflets and so on. And yes, that's it. As I said, awesome experiences. You have the chance, go, especially like if you like this stuff, like collecting this stuff. I think next year I'm gonna like go crazy probably. Now I know what to expect, now I know how many things are there and like the deals you can get, so I think it's awesome. I would definitely suggest it. I think the London Comic Con was beautiful. It was my first experience, never been other Comic Cons, but absolutely 100% recommended. And it was so much fun seeing all of the people that like got costumes, that were cosplaying. I think it was such diverse and entertaining environment. It was great. Next year I definitely plan to be more prepared, to go on queues, to have more time to go to panels and maybe get signed things as well, and get more exclusive things, which I couldn't do it this year. So love everything. We got Christmas gift for family members, so that was great. Thank you for watching, guys. If you're new, I would love to subscribe and hit the button down below. Hope you have a good night, day, depending on where you are, and I'll see you next time. Ciao!